Hey y'all, we're at it again. Something a little bit different than we normally do. You don't see a smoker in the background or water or sun, fish, things like that. We're gonna do a product review. We thought it'd be kind of fun with the guys I work with. I got Steve here, and his channel is actually called Product Review. You'll see a link down below or maybe up the top, something like that. While we're at it, give us a subscribe, hit the little red box in there, thumbs up if you like what we're doing. We're planning on doing maybe a little breakfast series and do the same with Steve. Go look at his channel. He got little product review stuff. It's pretty cool. So, but anyway, we've got 3 commonly used name brand biscuits here that you get, or not biscuits, cinnamon rolls that you get out of the can. So we're gonna put them on the cookie sheets, bake them, and then we're gonna see who has the good of these 3. I know there's other brands, but these are the commonly ones that are in our area, with Kroger being this brand, the Ooey Gooey bunch. Of course, Pillsbury, you can see those guys anywhere nearly. And then Braums. We've got the Braums brand. So if you got a Braums close by, they've got a good one. So anyway, what we're gonna do is get these guys ready to put on the cookie sheets, cook them, see how well they do in that process. We are gonna go by the directions, or at least the average temperature that's on the directions, and then prepare them. And then we got a plethora of knowledge that's here of guys that's got good, strong opinions that can really help dial in what's going to be the better one. So I guess we can call it the cinnamon roll battle challenge, product review. I don't know, y'all decide. Leave comments below what y'all think, and we're gonna get started. All right, we're gonna get our hands prepared for the cinnamon roll challenge. Good coating of a non-stick adhesive. That makes sense, a non-stick adhesive. Use your favorite brand. I'm not promoting them at all, but I do use them, so if you can tell who that is, great. So first out of the bag, we're gonna take the Grands. We're gonna see what this guy looks like. I suspect an explosion that happened. How big? We got the Grands here. We got 5 in this can. Y'all want to know the calories per cinnamon roll? Do y'all want me to leave that out? What do you think, Steve?
I don't think anybody wants to know.
If you're eating a cinnamon roll, calories don't matter right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that one kind of come unrolled. I mean, we'll get her back together. Like I said, we're talking about doing a breakfast series here, so maybe next week we'll come out with something like a canned biscuit, and then we may go to the frozen product, like the frozen biscuits, and then we'll match up the best of those guys. The cinnamon rolls, we've actually got a guy that makes a good homemade cinnamon roll. So once we decide who the winner of this challenge right here, we're going to get him to come along and make a homemade one, and then we're going to put those against each other. All right, that's the Grands. Now the Ooey Gooey guys, they tend to explode on me. No, we come into the problem with the Ooey Gooey. Every now and then you get a can we had this happen last weekend. It's dead. The dough's dead. It's flat. This happened last weekend too. So I'm putting a personal X against the Ooey Gooeys right there for that. We will keep the icing for it though. So.
And there's only 4 in the package on the Ooey Gooey.
And there's only 4 in the package. Yep.
We got to make room for that extra icing.
Alright, it's been the approximate time. Let's see what these guys look like. Oh yeah, a little golden ledge. Those right there may just be a hair. They're not quite golden, but they'll be good. That's what makes the kids always want to go for the middle ones. They're not crunchy. And here, you can see how that was the Pillsbury guys. That was the Braums, how they laid down, and then of course the sad pile of Louis Gooey's that did not. We're missing four because the packaging was bad. But I think all in all they look pretty good. What do you think, Steve?
Well, the Pillsbury definitely grows more than what the Braums ones did. Looks like there's more cinnamon in the Braums ones. And then the ooey gooey ones, it's just almost not fair with the two kinds of icing on them.
You're right. They're fixing to get the post cook icing. They've already got the pre-cook. Now they got the post cook. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough race.
Well, so far, as just the way they cook, I say the Pillsbury is definitely in the lead. But the Braums ones, we'll see how they come out when we eat them.
Now these are pretty close. The Pillsbury or the Braums and the ooey gooeys, they're pretty close on how they come out there.
Yeah, and I guess you wouldn't expect the ooey gooeys to rise as much because it's got all that gooey stuff on it. So
yeah, we're gonna let them cool just for a little bit, because if you don't and you apply the icing right now, it clears up and it runs off and just it's not the same. So we will we're gonna let them cool just a little bit, and then we'll put the icing on them. So put the icing on the cake, I guess you could say.
sounds good.
All right, be back in a minute.
Okay, Jeff's got these things cooled down now, and he's fixing to put the icing on them. And I wanted to show you something too. That these right here rose more than the others, but they're a little, I just say less soft.
Stiff?
Then yeah, they're kind of almost not really crunchy, but these are still really soft and like maybe the texture of these is probably a little bit better, even though they didn't rise better. So anyway, that's just our observation so far from
Going the same way over
from
here.
the cooking. So now we're going to get the icing on them, then we'll do a taste test.
And here's another thing that I've noticed, and from past experiences, is the way the icing is packaged. So you got in the Braums, you got a little package like that. The ooey gooey, you got this guy right here, same way. On the Pillsbury, you've got the bucket. So you will have to have a handy little spatula knife to smear those. You'll see how easy this goes on with these little packets. Basically just snip the end right there. And then you can just spread it on just like that. Pretty simple enough like that. And that's one packet for 5 biscuits or 5 cinnamon rolls. That's one packet. We still got a packet to go. So there's more than enough.
Yeah, so they get pretty high marks on the amount of icing.
That's where a lot of your good flavor comes from, especially the kids. The kids always want the ones that's got the most icing. I've noticed that with my bunch. Now, the ooey gooeys, the Kroger brand, is the same difference. Just be real easy to apply it, just like that. And like I said, they're still ample enough.
Yeah, and they give you basically the same amount of icing for 4 rolls on top of the gooey stuff. You know, this is the extra one from the one the can that was bad. But you get the same amount of icing, almost looks like it's more. The ooey gooeys almost look like it's a little bit more icing in there.
For 4 cinnamon rolls compared to 5. So now
the ooey gooey's definitely got the lead if you like lots of icing on there.
but we gotta be careful with the packaging apparently, because we lost.
We figured they just had a bad run on those because we had bought several cans of them that hadn't had the problem previously. But Are you gonna put the second thing on the?
I will. I was just trying to
Okay.
get some time going here. And this is, you know, what we're applying now, out of the Pillsbury, the bucket. And you kinda gotta get your mojo on spreading that, and make sure you get all, you don't wanna miss any spots in kids. They'll definitely let you know if you did. See that? That was 5 rows right there. So, I almost would think that that's not as much, unless you lose some of these little cracks and crevices. Spread them. But you almost might need a little more. See, that's about that thing wasn't completely full. But we do have one more. Go there. I need a C-clamp to hold this cookie sheet. Hope you folks at home are excited to see this. Too bad y'all can't help us taste these. If you like what you're seeing, and you hadn't subscribed to our channels, go ahead and do that. That helps us out, gives a big thumbs up. If you got some ideas on what else you'd like to maybe see this product review, let us know about that. We'll take it into consideration and go from there. We talked about doing the canned biscuits next. So, I got one more for the Pillsbury. That
For
was
the
both.
Braums.
That was
For the
both
Braums.
there. Huh?
You got one more for the Braums.
Oh, this is the Braums. Sorry, we just did the Pillsbury. The Googie's got it. Yeah, we got one more for the Braums. Sorry, Braums. I'm gonna cut you short. As you tell, I made my cut a little bit bigger. You can make it bigger, smaller. I made this a little bigger just because it's already got glaze on them, and I just wanted to get it used up. We're gonna have plenty.
Well, I'd say icing wise, the Ooey Gooey definitely has everybody beat because there's 2 different kinds of icing and toppings on it. I'd say next would be the Braums. Look like they give you more icing than what the Pillsbury does. And then for the least amount of icing out of the 3, probably the Pillsbury.
So, yeah, there's all that.
All right, so we're gonna get our cut board out. We're gonna cut some of these up into bite-sized pieces, and then we're gonna do our taste test. We'll be back in just a minute.
All right, we're gonna do
Hang on.
All right, we're gonna do the taste test. Now remember, this is gonna be on MuddyfeetTV and on the Steve's product review channel. There will be places down below that we'll leave the links to for that. So, with that being said, give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. So here we go. We're gonna probably make, how many volunteers we got? We got 4?
We'll do 4 since we'll quarter them up, and we'll do 4 when everybody gets a vote.
Okay, so this is the Ooey Gooey, and it's living up to its name. I was hoping it would stay together better, but okay. We'll get our wonderful, beautiful volunteers to come in and get them a sample of the Kroger brand Ooey Gooeys.
Pretty good.
So far, my best, my favorite.
So far, our favorite.
It's the first one though.
All right.
I guess we could have done a blindfold test, something like that. We may wait and bring the wives up here one day and do that.
We just won't feed them this, we'll feed them something else.
Yeah, we'll give them something we don't like. Alright, this is the Pillsbury. So far it cut up pretty nice and held together.
Ooey gooey still.
So far we're on the.
Everybody's still on the ooey gooey.
Ooey
Not
gooey.
bad. Everybody is.
Alright, now here's the Braums. And what I kind of touted about the Braums, would come up with this idea was how the breading was. It was kind of flaky. And I thought it was really good about that.
And those of you not familiar with Braums, Braums has their own dairy, they have their own bakery, and I believe they even, like they sell some meats and stuff too, I believe they even raise their own cattle for their own meats. So they keep everything quality controlled really tight. What do y'all think about the Braums one?
That Braums.
Braums is pretty good.
That-
Braums is pretty
pretty
good.
damn good.
Yeah, and that was my, just from looking at them and how, we're talking about how soft they were. You know, the breading itself, I think, probably the Braums is probably the best one.
I say Braums for the win.
Braums
Really?
for the win.
Braums over.
Braums, how about you?
I'm gonna have to go with the first one there.
Ooey gooey, one for Braums.
Yeah.
Philip?
I'd say the breading on the Braums is probably better, but the toppings would set the ooey gooey off.
If you were going to be stranded on a desert island, and for breakfast every morning, you had to, it's going to be the same cinnamon roll every day.
Probably ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey for me.
Ooey gooey, ooey gooey.
So,
So we got 3 ooey gooeys, 1 Braums.
But the breading on the
Braums.
Braums
On
is
the
better.
Braums is definitely
Yeah.
better. So I think the ultimate would be make a batch of Braums cinnamon rolls
With the
and then
ooey
put
gooey.
ooey gooey icing on it. And I think
well, we'll put this in the
that would
fridge.
be unbeatable.
I'd end up taking up smoking after that.
Well, maybe next weekend we'll save these packages and go from there with that. We'll try the Braums breading with the ooey gooey packaging. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you like what you've seen, like, subscribe, share, leave comments, tell me what you think. If you got any ideas for us, do that. Like again, on Steve's channel is the product review channel. My channel is going to be on the MuddyfeetTV. So, you know, help us out these channels and help us make them grow. And we'll see you on the next one.